just want to put this out there before the video starts. This is mainly for people that already got their truck. If you got your truck already and you leased on, you got your plates already, you should be ready to go. Now, if you don't got your plates, then you trying to, you got your truck and you leased on, you're using somebody else's plates, but then now you got to go do all the steps I'm describing in the video, plus get your plates, which is an additional fee depending on your state. I just want to put that out there before the video starts. Y'all check out the video. YouTube, what's going on, man? Coming to you live here in Chesapeake, Virginia. Doing my daily moves, or what I do daily. But coming to you another video, and this is about basically how to get your trucking authority step by step. Y'all been waiting for this video. I'm gonna try to break it down, make this kind of short, not too long, and let's get to it. Now, you should already have some of this stuff already done. If you're leased on to a carrier, you got your truck, you should already have your LLC established or your corporation established. Now, the video I dropped before this was the video about getting plates. Get your plates, get that out the way, so that way you don't have to worry about it. Now, you did all that, got your plates. It was a field card too. You got your plates, you ready to go. That's one step out the way as far as getting authority. Now you ready to get your authority. Okay, first things first. You apply for the authority on the FMCSA website. It's $300. You get that. They give you a DOT number. That's that. Okay. Now you also need to do you need to get a BOC3. File your BOC3, which is a blanket of coverage, which is basically is a process agent. It's basically a process agent that it gets all your paperwork, of a lawsuit or whatever like that. All the paperwork goes to that process agent. You file that. I don't remember the fee of that. You can look it up. You pay that fee. All right. Just a reminder that also you can either do this yourself or you can get somebody else to do this. What I did was I got somebody else to do it, which was Road Legal out of Georgia. I can leave the information in the description box and y'all can give them a call, to make things a little bit easier. And you do got to pay a little fee. But anyways, like I was saying, the UCR, you file your UCR. You got to file the UCR, which is a Unified Carrier Registration, which is basically a annual fee you pay to the state, depending on the size of your fleet. So you pay that. You got to pay that yearly. So you got to file the UCR. What else? Did that. You got the BOC3. You got the UCR. You apply for the DOT MC number. Now you gotta wait. Pretty much, you gotta wait like 3 weeks. You gotta wait 3 weeks. Let them register everything. In between them 3 weeks, you're looking for insurance. You're trying to get quotes for insurance. So for insurance, the recommended is required is $750,000 liability and $100,000 cargo. But in the trucking industry, brokers, you need $1 million in liability and you need $100,000 in cargo. So that's what you need to get quotes on. So after the 3 weeks, DOT will hit you up with an email saying everything's good. You paid all the fees. Now you can attach the insurance. Insurance will do it. Once you find a quote, the insurance people will notify you like, hey, we can now bind your insurance to your authority, and that what makes you go active. Now let me see. What else needs to be done? You need to set up an IFTA account, because you have to pay quarterly taxes on fuel. That's a must. Also, you need to go get your simple permits. What I mean by simple permits is if you travel like, well, you might as well get the Kentucky number, the KYU number. Get your KYU number, get your, like say you need the New York HUD, New Mexico permit, and the Oregon one. You don't have to get those, but if you travel in those states, yes, you need to have it. Like I don't have New York, I don't have New Mexico, and I definitely don't got Oregon because I don't go to either one of those. I do have a KYU number, but I very rarely go to Kentucky, you know, but I have one just in case. You don't have to get it either. And when I do, like, I think I went to Kentucky like first quarter. I don't think I've been to Kentucky this quarter, so I probably, in Kentucky, the Kentucky IFTA taxes is really not that much. Like I think like the first quarter I paid like $2 or whatever. Now like my IFTA quarterly taxes, I think my first quarter I paid like 120 bucks or something like that. I think that's what it was, 150 bucks or something like that. It's not that bad. The goal is to like pretty much, you know, you can control that, the taxes wise, if the taxes is to stay in, you know, not going to different states. If you can pretty much stay in this, like the same states and feel in the same states, that will bring down your IFTA tax. And that's really pretty much it. The biggest thing is insurance. The insurance is going to be the biggie because it costs the most. Like I said, when I first got my insurance, I had to put down $4,000. That was a down payment. I guess that's pretty standard for a first time new authority. I don't know. Now, if I'm missing anything, please put in the comment section like, hey, you forgot about this, this, you know. And I pretty much covered majority of everything as far as getting your authority. Now, you got to have all this stuff, you know, in your truck. Have it on your truck. You get pulled by DOT. You have everything right there. Just like when you leased onto any carrier, they give you a little binder. It has all the information you need, and you can present it to DOT. Once you have the, also, I forgot, they give you like a FMCSA portal. Now they added some new shit. Scratch that, I forgot. One thing I forgot, excuse me. You gotta get a drug consortium. You have to sign up to get a drug consortium. What that is you signing up basically to basically drug test yourself. And then when you hire employees, you gotta drug test them and so on and so on. You get it. You gotta get that. And all this stuff, you have all this stuff because they're gonna want to audit. You're gonna get an audit within your first year. Like I did my audit. I haven't heard back from them yet, but I sent them everything. And the audit will pretty much explain what you need. And you just send them all the documentation, and that's that. You also need to get an ELD. That's pretty standard. The ELD, find your ELD. I use Keep Trucking. It works pretty well. I'll make sure I don't forget anything. I also have a pre-pass. You're not required to get that. I just got it. It kind of helps me to bypass, you know, way stations or whatnot. I did get, I got DOT twice, passed both of them. I think I got, don't quote me on this, I think I got 2 level 3 inspections, and I passed them both, which helped out my rating, my safety rating. I'm trying to make sure I don't forget anything. That's pretty much it as far as applying for your DOT numbers. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. Like I said, if you don't want to do it yourself, you can always hire somebody. I use Road Legal out of Georgia. Like I said, they did everything. They sent me the email. I paid all the fees. She told me what it was, and they sent me everything through email. Like, hey, here's your portal, here's your password. You got to get that password too. And I got quote for insurance, and They binded, they talked to the insurance, they kind of walked me through everything. I binded it together, and I went active. Now I was ready to roll. Like I said, the first 3 months gonna be kind of rough for a new authority because you're new. But pretty much new brokers, not new brokers, but brokers that work with you is the typical people like TQL, CH Robinson, Coyote. Those are pretty much the main ones. There's a few other, brokers that would deal with you. But like I said, all you gotta do is call and see what's up. I mean, don't just go off my word. There's other brokers. Just make the phone call. Somebody's gonna give you a shot. You can just keep doing it, you keep doing it. I used TQL a lot at the time. I don't use TQL anymore. Reason being because that situation that happened to me with the bananas. I don't like how they did it, and I don't know how they carried it. I would never use TQL again. That's just me. But in the beginning, I had to use them, you know what I'm saying? Because they had free. A lot of free. But that's pretty much, in a nutshell, how to get your authority. Now, if you got any questions, because I kind of went through that kind of quick. Like I said, I leave my email at the bottom. You can always hit me up, and I'll try to explain it a little bit more in depth. Pretty much what I said. But that's pretty much it. Yes, it's about, like I said, it's $300 for that to get your application fee. The UCR, the BOC3, the drug consortium, ELD, and then optional shit like permits. Like I said, you don't have to go get those. When I mean by permits, the KYU, New York sticker, Oregon sticker, New Mexico sticker. Now, if you want those, you can go get them. You pay the fee. Pre-pass. I got the pre-pass. It was only $17 a month. You can get the Easy Pass too, which is I believe it's $200 deposit, and then you pay like a monthly fee or whatever. That's pretty much. I think I covered everything though. It's a lot, you know what I'm saying? I want to make sure I covered everything, but that's pretty much it in a nutshell. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. As long as you're an organized person, you will be all right. You just got to jump out there and go do it, man. You got to go give it. It's very, and when I say when I got my authority, it was so much worth it. Like, I wish I would have done this earlier. It's so much worth it. It cuts out so much stuff as far as carriers taking out their cut, and you see the true numbers. Oh, don't let me forget, factoring company. Now, you factor if you want to. I factor. I use PDM Financial out of Iowa, which I am changing. But it is what it is. Find your factoring company that works for you, with a good rate. You want to stay in between the 2 to 4%. If you do decide to use a factoring company, now you don't have to get a factoring company. You can wait the 30 days to get paid. It's up to you. That's pretty much everything in a nutshell. Like I said, if you have any questions, just shoot me an email and I'll answer it. I'll catch y'all on the next video.